Hi everybody, Mike here with another episode of Wedding Music in front of my favorite local record store, Red Rum Records here in South Surrey, White Rock. We're listening to traffic go by while they listen to great rock and roll inside, and we're going to listen to some great music today too. Of course, being wedding music, we have a 4-song playlist, something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue, and we are going to focus this week on the medical community and all the great things they do to keep the rest of us safe. All right, our first song this week is Doctor My Eyes off the 1972 album simply called Jackson Browne. By now you would have guessed that this song is by Jackson Browne, and because it has the word doctor in it, we're going to roll with it. Our next song is by a group called the 1975 that was actually released in 2014, and the song is called Medicine. This was originally a single. It's a good track. It's one of their earlier tracks, but it still stands the test of time as well as it did when it came out. Next, we get to a cover version. Of course, when you go to the doctor might say you might want to be in better shape. At least that's what I seem to hear quite a bit. And so when we start talking about the shape I'm in, immediately my head goes to a great group called The Band. Now, this being a cover version, we are going to do a cover version of The Band. We're going to do an artist named Eric Church, who's a very cool new country music artist. Well, he's not really new anymore. Compared to Waylon Jennings and those guys he is, but a modern country music artist. I really like a lot of Eric Church's stuff, and this one is especially cool. It was recorded here in Canada for all my friends in Winnipeg. Live version of some great cover music. And finally, we're talking Bo Diddley, the man himself, the legend, the myth, the guy. He's got a lot of great songs we could choose, but we're going to choose a song called Help Out, because really when we think about our friends in the medical community, that is what they do. They help out. They help us all feel better. They keep us alive so we can live another day to do all the things we have to do. So before I conclude our show for the week, I do want to say once again, thank you, doctors, nurses, every single medical professional out there who's had to put up with sacrifices and difficulty over the last year or so. All of us appreciate all the things you do, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you do for all the rest of us. With that, I'm going to say thank you for joining us for another episode of Wedding Music for our medical edition, shot live on location at Red Rum Records here in South Surrey, British Columbia. Playlists are below in Apple Music, Spotify, and TIDAL, but of course for the best listening experience, we definitely recommend your local record store. One last thing, please like or subscribe to this station, and if you know of anyone who likes music, let them know that we're here. I'll see you next week for another episode of Wedding Music.